Okay, so you've just had your broken ankle fixed. It's really important that you elevate your foot up as much as you can for the next couple of weeks. If it's down, the wound where they've put the metal into your ankle can break down, it will swell and it will hurt. So you really need to look after it. So for the first 2 weeks after this operation, you need to elevate your foot up 95% of the time. Okay, so that means it's up on the bed or it's up on the couch, and the only time it's down is when you're going from the bed to the couch or to the bathroom. Typically, you won't be allowed to put any weight down through your leg at all. So you're going to be using either a pickup frame or you're going to be using some crutches. There are options like the knee scooter, and the physio will work out the best method for your home environment to be able to get around with. Now, typically with fractures, you won't be allowed to walk down through it for the first 6 weeks. It takes 6 weeks for the bones to join. So the plate and the screws help hold it together, but they're more like a scaffolding at this point in time. After 6 weeks, the bone is softly joined and you'll start to load it, which is going to help the bone to get stronger. Okay, so you'll progressively load it over the next 6 weeks. At 12 weeks, the bone itself should be fairly strong. So you'll be off all crutches, out of all boots, but it's still going to probably be fairly sore. It's going to be really stiff. It's going to be weak. It's probably going to be a fair bit grumpy at that point in time as well. So my sort of time frame for this is it takes 12 weeks for the bones to heal, double it, and double it again until you don't notice anymore. So it's really getting up towards a year where the ankle is still going to remodel and it's still going to be a little bit grumpy. So be really patient with it because it does take some time. As I said, for the first 6 weeks, you'll be hopping. So it's really important, unless you're told you're allowed to, that you don't put any weight down through your leg. Okay? That can cause the bone to either shift and get a really poor result, or it can cause the bone to not heal, which means you've got to have another operation. So it's really important that you stay with the program, you elevate and you stay off it as much as you can. In terms of movement, at the start, typically there's not a whole lot of stuff that you're allowed to do, and you will get plenty of work hopping around using your other muscles. So we don't want you to really push too hard into it at this point in time. Physio will start when the bone is healed well enough. So typically that's around the 6 week mark, but it may be after the 12 week mark, depending on the severity of your fracture. Your specialist will guide you through that process, and the physio is really important in terms of getting the range, the strength, and getting you walking back to normal as possible. Now, if you have any problems or any questions, our number's on the sheet. Give us a call or drop us an email, and good luck with the rehab.